Nicely done. He put it on a platter for him.
He sure did. And how about the touch on the finish, too? That was really nicely done.
And possession following the score by DeMar DeRozan. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. And for the Timberwolves, no Kevin Love for the majority of last season. That really hurt their three-point percentage. They just didn't have that many options they could use to spread the floor for them.
Yeah, the value of floor spacing and outside shooting is so important. Rick Adelman's teams have always been really good execution-wise in terms of passing and moving and cutting. But if you can't shoot, it's tough to find those cutting lanes.
Howard can't hit.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that.
Goes up on the wing. No good from Weaver.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Right now, let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Rick Adelman.
He said a big part of their focus defensively will be on trying to contain Rudy Gay, adding he presents some challenges because he can shoot over the top and also he's a tremendous finisher inside. We've got to force him to that left hand, but I'm hoping we won't have to double too much because they have plenty of other guys who can knock it down. Kevin, the challenges are full.
And thank you, Doris.
You know, after the Rudy Gay trade, and Jose Calderon, Kyle Lowry said that now the Raptors were his team. While that might be debatable, he's clearly got the talent to run a team at the point guard position.
So it's Minnesota now, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Weaver the pass for Fowler. Number 42 gets the three-point.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Back to Kyle Lowry, a good passer, also an amazing rebounder for a 6-foot-tall guard.
He's physical, doesn't mind throwing his weight around. He's confident. You can see how aggressive he is offensively, always looking to draw contact and get to the free throw line. Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Passes it to Weaver. Number 14, he's guarded by Williams. Howard with the steal. Number 3, defended by Weaver. They set the pick, and Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Feeds to Frazier. Kicks to Howard. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Fowler. Timberwolves trail by 6. Now the pass to Barton. Taken away by Williams. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Foul. Some solid defense here from Kyle Lowry.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Frazier outside. There's the feed to Morrow. It's blocked. Weaver. There's a screen. Kevin Martin on the way. Connects from three-point range.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
You know, it appeared to be another season where the Raptors would be near the bottom of the league, but while the terms rock bottom and embarrassing floated around, they made some moves and were able to go on a run to climb towards the middle of the pack.
Tyler Hansbrough checked in for the Raptors. Got a piece of it, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Leads him in there. Number 14, and it's good. Through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
Well, we all know the trade for Rudy Gay, the major move coming last season for the Raptors. They were able to get a look at the playoff scenario at times. And, Steve, it looked like they were much more competitive down the stretch.
Yeah, this is a team that has struggled the last few years, but I think that spark near the end of the regular season gives them hope. And now it's time to start that climb, get back into the playoffs, and continue to build and become an excellent NBA franchise because they have the potential to do so.
And again, Minnesota with the pickup. And a closer look here at the hustle stretch for the Timberwolves.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Toronto with the ball, following Kevin Martin's three. Backing down is Howard. And he uses the glass on the lane. Timberwolves trail. Doubled by Howard. From deep three-point range, it's Martin for three. 9 points in the game so far.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. He kicks to Howard. Lets it go from the wing. No good. And Minnesota now the other way. Passes it to Weaver. Here's the pass to Fowler. Shot clock at 5, and it's blocked by Page. Knocked away, and stolen by Ricky Rubio. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Beautiful finger roll to cap head drive.